Gaming World Titi is a gaming store in Trinidad and Tobago. It provides video games, consoles, accessories, and a video game trading program. A fully responsive pseudo e-commerce website was built using client-side technologies learned in the UWI STA INFO1601 Web Technologies and Programming course to allow customers to shop for video games and browse information about the business. The main feature of the website is the rendering of JSON objects using Ajax via jQuery. We added other features such as user authentication and login via the Google Sign-In API and a parallax scrolling image effect via CSS and WebKit. The website project consists of HTML, CSS, JS, JSON and image files. The functionality and usage of each file are expounded on later in this video. Apart from the technologies learnt in the aforementioned course, other third-party libraries and resources were also utilized to build this website.
A number of custom styling properties were implemented in the development of this site. However, for the sole purpose of time, a few will be highlighted. For starters, the implementation of WebKit was needed in this project to facilitate the provision of additional classes to aid in the graphics display, inclusive of animations, and also for compatibility across Chrome, Safari, and Opera browsers. Another notable mention for the use of WebKit and keyframes was the creation of the parallax scrolling image effect seen here, as the image gradually zooms in and out to a set scale within the confinements of its container. Keyframes were also used in the design of the Google Sign-In button, to which a green glowing effect was given whenever the cursor hovers over the element. Custom styling properties was also necessary to override the styling properties defined in the Bulmer framework external style sheets, as shown here, where the no padding property was defined to override that of the padding properties of Bulmer. Overall, cascading style properties was needed for the general display and feel of the web page for the style elements such as buttons, the prompt alert dialog box, and sections where background images are displayed.
Bulmer was also used to achieve website responsiveness. This is so because Bulmer is purely CSS, Flexbox based, built with Sass, so you only use what you need, and it's fully responsive and mobile first.
In terms of JSON rendering, Ajax was used to achieve the services.json and the games.json files. For every object in the service.json file, there is an icon, heading, and description. This is rendered in the div class services container. For every object in a game JSON file, there is an image, title, developer, release date, genre, and price of the game, as well as a read more and add to cart button of the store.html page. When the read more button is clicked, it opens the full game description along with the price, genre, publisher, and screenshots of the game.
Federated login is a concept of authenticating a user using third-party credentials. Google Sign-In is Google's take on federated login. An API key was created via the Google Developer Console, which allows for token creation when a user tries to sign in with their Google account. When the Google Sign-In button is clicked, a modal window opens and allows the user to enter his or her account details. After a successful sign-in, an Alertify alert is displayed on the page, and the division container in the navigation bar is updated with the user's name and profile image. A sign out button is also displayed post sign-in, indicating that the user is logged in. By using jQuery to detect the state of readiness of the store.html page, this JavaScript file after 20 seconds displays a prompt dialog for a favorite game survey using the Alertify framework. It displays an appropriate Alertify notification on button clicks. In terms of searching and sorting the JSON objects, Ajax is used to achieve this functionality. When the search button is clicked, Ajax searches the objects in the games.json file for the title attribute whose data starts with the search field text and renders those objects to the page in the division with the .games container class. The checkboxes filters the JSON objects. If no JSON objects contain the platform, all the objects from the games.json file are rendered to the page instead.